2 times with the 45. Haters, they gon' hate all the time. They hate to see me.
Just on some quick thoughts. Working in public transportation, you will see a lot. All right, and so I'm just expounding upon what I seen so far today, and kind of like this area in Atlanta that I'm working. I see a lot of young black, and when I say young, as young as probably 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I see them doing a lot of stuff, man. It's what you call, I see but I don't see. It ain't my job to correct it if it don't affect what I'm doing job wise. It's not my job to correct it. I don't get paid to correct it. But my thing is, man, it's a lot of stuff that kids do that when they do it, they eventually grow up to do worse things. Moms, dads, single mothers, people married, whatever, man. Get a grip on your kids, man. Get a grip on your kids, because the ultimate thing that can happen to them kids, man, is jail. A lot of time in jail, or you having to put them in a wooden box. You don't want to see your kids die before you do. You know, so it's like, man, it's really sad, because a lot of these kids out here breaking the law, shoplifting, thieving, jumping the rail system, you know, trying to get a free ride. Just, it's got to be a better way, man. It's got to be a better way. You know, I was talking to some young brothers, 14 or 15, yesterday. And, you know, all I could do is try to put a word or two in their ear. It's up to them if they listen. You know, but sometimes you can see people going down the wrong path. And some stuff that they was talking about stupidly, you know, because these buses are equipped with 11 cameras with awesome audio. And they sitting up here talking about what they was about to go do. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I blame the parents. You know, I blame the whole system. As far as you can't whip the kids like you used to, you can, but you can't. You know, and it's just sad, man, because these kids is growing up and doing a lot of crazy stuff, man. Today's kid that's shoplifting is gonna be tomorrow's drug dealer, or tomorrow's you know, armed robber, or you know, tomorrow's burglar. You know, all because mom and dad, you know, dad ain't taking the initiative in the child life. You know what I'm saying? Not doing nothing with the child, or you know, not being a part of the child life, not trying to spend some time with him, talk to him, see where his head is at. You know, that's tomorrow's child. You know, because obviously mama gonna be too lenient on him, and next thing you know, he's on the news. He on Channel 2 News. He on Channel 5 News. He either wanted, or he was running with the wrong crowd and he lost his life. You know what I'm saying? People, y'all, you know, the crime that's happening out here starts when they small, when they're kids. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that could be avoided. Like, you know, my 12-year-old, I'm not going to say he's holier than thou, you know, but he ain't out here stealing. Keep him busy. He play basketball, baseball, football, soccer. You know, he's active in Boy Scouts, like popular kid. You know, keep him out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? We stay in his ear. So, you know, if I catch mine out here doing some stuff like that, if I find out he doing some stuff like that, he already know what time it is. I'm gonna choke him. I'm gonna choke him out. He already know. So I mean, man, black people, man, it's time to get a grip on these kids, man. Black men in particular, man. Black men in particular, you know, stop dropping these babies on these women. and leaving them to raise them themselves. On the flip side, women, hey, stop giving it up to these suckers. And if you're giving it up, why are you getting pregnant for them? I mean, you know, if he not doing nothing for the kid that he have, now what make you think he gonna do something for your child that y'all had together? You know, men, you know, hey, we have a way of getting what we want and then moving on after we get what we want. You know, but you got to be cautious, women, not to get a child dropped on you. You know what I'm saying? Because women cannot raise young men. You can't raise a man. I made a lot of mistakes in my life because my mama and my grandmother raised me. There's a lot of stuff that I had to figure out on my own as a man. You know what I'm saying? And I went down the wrong path, and I'm glad I was able to turn my life around. You know what I'm saying? So I just my heart goes out to these young kids out here because I wish as a person that I could save them. If I could save every man, woman, and child, boy and girl, man, from going down the wrong path, you know, I would. You know, but it's really sad, man. It's really sad. It's really sad, and it is a better way, but it's always gonna start one by one. It's gonna start parent by parent. You know, it's gonna start with these parents to make a difference in their kids' life. Keep them out the street, man. A child that's 11, 12 years old, 13 years old, ain't got no business running around Lenox Mall by themselves. Why are they able to get on the bus to go out there by themselves, man? I'm telling you, this problem is probably going on all over the country. But folks in Atlanta, boy, y'all, if your child is 11, 10, 12 years old, 14 years old, and you don't know where they at, they out here in these streets. They out here in these streets, man. And don't wait until you get that call that they done been shot or they done been killed or they finna get locked up, getting 10, 20 years, getting caught up with the wrong crowd. They robbed somebody died, now your child gone forever. You in the courtroom crying. There's levels to it. There's many levels to it that cannot be understood, man. That people don't see, and just because it didn't happen to you don't mean it can't happen to you. You know, man, it's time to get a grip on these kids, man. Anyway, that's just my thought. You know, that's my thought, man. I just wish I could help every child in the world, but I can't, man. I'm only one person. But anytime I get a chance to talk to one, you know, and drop some knowledge and advice on them, I do, because that one, he might be the one that can reach 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, or whatever. So I just do my job as a person to try to reach who I can reach for the ones that won't listen. If you don't want to listen, I mean, you know, you mess around and catch 20 or 30 years and you sitting in that cell, that seed that I try to plant in you, you gon' think about it then, but by then it's gonna be almost too late. There's no turning back from a life sentence. You know, you left your house to do something crazy. Every day somebody leave their house to do something crazy, not anticipating getting caught, and trying to run from the police might kill somebody, or somebody might die in the process. You just went to shoplift. Now all of a sudden you got a whole murder charge. Come on, people, man. I mean, it's a better way, man. And once again, I'm challenging some of these famous folks, man, with this money. I know what I'll be able to do if I had the money to do it. Man, y'all get this money and y'all run off to these private islands and y'all be never seen or heard from again. A lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all ain't making no difference in the community. A lot of y'all not reaching back. You know what I'm saying? It's time to reach back, man, and try to pull these folks. These folks look up to y'all. They look up to you. If I had 2.3 million followers on Instagram or something like that, I'm gonna get the word out. These folks watching me, it's imperative that I be an example to these folks, man. So man, y'all with this money, y'all got to reach back and start doing something. Put together an organization. I'm all in. Whoever got the money and want to do something, let's roll with it. I'm ready. I got a whole lot of ideas. I got a whole lot of perspectives. All somebody got to do is reach out. Reach out. My Instagram is Big Brother G Money _official. Big Brother G Money _official on Instagram. Mr. Run the Check on Twitter. Get at me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time. We losing our black kids. We losing them. And nobody sees it. So man, let's just wake up, man. This is an all call. Well, no sooner than ironically enough, I'm working at Lenox Mall. All right. That's where my bus is going out of today, Lenox Mall. So ironically enough, I made that video and left. And by the time I got to the end of the line on this route, that just popped up on my phone. Well, y'all better get a grip on these kids. That's what them kids growing up to be. That's what them kids growing up to be, man. It's sad. It's sad, sad, sad. It is sad. It's sad. And y'all just watching it, stand by while it just happened. You don't want to pay it no attention until it happened to you. Y'all better wake up. It's an all call. Let's do something. Somebody got to do something. I don't have the money to reach who I need to reach, so I'm going to do it how I can through YouTube. I need subscribers. Click subscribe, share the video. Hey, I'm only one person.